Hi, are you a spiritual seeker? If you are a spiritual seeker, you may have this question, you may have this feeling that spiritual seekers they suffer more than normal people. People who are not on the spiritual path, they are not seeking anything, they are not suffering, they are just enjoying, but the others are suffering. Like you, okay, if you are a spiritual seeker, you may feel that you're suffering more. So, what exactly is the truth? Is it real? Is it true that spiritual seekers suffer more than normal people? Or it is just a belief, it is just a myth? Make sure that you watch this entire video. I'll just try to share my own thoughts on this. And I would definitely like to know what your thoughts are once we know all the different points. Okay. So yeah, stay tuned. So let's just dig into this. The first thing is spiritual seekers. Spiritual seekers. Once you start meditating, once you start doing some spiritual practices, your awareness starts increasing. And just because your awareness starts increasing, your awareness towards all the good that you're feeling, plus the not so good things that you're feeling, that also increases, which is why you have this enhanced feeling that yes, before you were on the spiritual path, before that your life was good, you were happy, but then just because you started on this path, you have troubles, you have hindrances. So you may have those feelings. And the next is resistance to reality. Okay, the second reason why you may feel this, that you have a lot of problems, is any person who is on the spiritual path, they usually start resisting the reality. Because yes, on initially, when you are in this path, initially a beginner, it will be difficult, okay, because to stay positive initially, you may have gone through a lot of problems, which is why you got pushed into spirituality. And so staying positive, staying aligned, staying aligned, um, changing your entire schedule to sit and regularly meditate, okay, that may be difficult, because yes, the reality has changed. Okay, reality has changed, so you are actually adjusting yourself to the new reality, to the new spiritual practices that you're doing. And resistance, this is big time in people, because they start resisting, they don't like the world around them. Because you don't like the whole world, yes, that weight is going to come on your shoulders. You will feel that all that bad feeling about the world is all on your shoulders. Okay, so because of that also, you start feeling this, that you are more struggling as a spiritual seeker, and other people are just enjoying, they are just happy with whatever lifestyle they have, they are still happy with it. The next very difficult thing is ego breaking. As you become a spiritual seeker, you start meditating, you start doing different practices, and following all of that, it starts dissolving your ego, which is the most painful thing. Okay, ego can actually dissolve in a snap. But just because you don't have that knowledge, just because your mind is not ready for that awareness in a snap, it takes years and years for that ego to dissolve, which is why, yes, it will feel difficult, okay, because you have done some techniques for years and years in order for some change, some transformation to happen. Whereas people who are not on their spiritual path, they're happily boasting about their ego. The ego is actually the most destructive thing for them, but they are still enjoying whatever the ego is doing for them. Okay. Also, for the spiritual aspirants, what more happens is, yes, your belief systems, they are broken one after the other. There are several belief systems that are fed inside the human mind, and You exactly don't know which are true, which are false, but it is just taught to the child. So as a child, you also were taught something. But as you grew up, there are certain belief systems that you started feeling, oh, that is outdated, that doesn't work anymore. This is something that needs to be done. Though my parents are not doing it, I do want to do it. Okay, so there are some beliefs that you would like to adapt, some beliefs that you would like to forget. Okay, so yes, when you start walking on your spiritual path, a lot of awareness increases, and it brings to surface, okay, a lot of things, a lot of bad things, redundant stuff that you were believing in, and you need to just let it go because it is blocking you. Okay, it's blocking your progress, which is why it is essential that you get rid of all of that. And yes, you need to dissolve all of that. That becomes some extra work. So you feel that your life is difficult compared to the other person because they are not trying to resolve anything. They are into a shitty life, and they just don't know what is happening. They are accepting it as the will of God. Also, one more thing is there are thousands of questions and answers are very few. Okay, you may not find people who are giving you all the answers to all the questions that you have. I do get so many people, okay, in comments also, I get so many questions. And there is just one reason that I don't answer to them is if I answer one question, five more questions you will ask. Okay, so it's not about that whether I know those answers or not. It is about the yes, the thirst of your mind that has to be quenched rather than me giving you all those answers. So if I stop answering, you are definitely going to try yourself to answer those questions, find those answers yourself. It will take a lot of time, it will take a lot of stuff happening in your mind. You may not be able to accept a lot of stuff. You will find life is difficult, but if that is not given to you ready made on the platter, you are definitely going to try to find the answers yourself. So yes, finding the answers to yourself, learning all of that, you were not taught that in school, that is difficult. Okay, which is why you feel life is difficult. And others, they get some very stupid answers from people and they believe, oh, okay, they have given me the answer, so it is true. Okay, those who are not on spiritual journey, they actually also have a bad lifestyle. Okay, but they just don't realize it because they're not aware yet. And one more thing is Kundalini awakening. If you are on the path of Kundalini awakening, yes, Kundalini will actually, what happens is, anybody who has not awakened their Kundalini, what happens is a few baggages they open in a birth. In next birth, again few more baggages will open. The next birth, again the remaining few baggages will open. So this is how baggages will be distributed across lifetimes. But when you are on the spiritual awakening journey, Kundalini journey, all the baggages will open up in one birth itself, which will be difficult to handle because yes, all the negative karmic thing, all the painful processes, they have all opened up in one birth, and now it is difficult for you to handle. Okay, so yes, that is there. Also at the same time, just because I have come up with this topic, on Kundalini opening up all the blockages together, you have to surrender yourself a number of times to the divine so that he can help you in solving your blockages. Okay, it's not that you don't have to try, you have to actively participate in that along with the divine, but yes, surrender will be required and it will make it easier. Okay, so yes, so this is the reading for you. I hope that you like it. Let me know in the comments, how did you like this? How did you like this video? Okay, it's not a reading. And if any point is missed out, if you feel that certain things are missed out, do let me know in the comments for that also. Okay, I'll see you again in my next video. Until then, keep following the path of your soul's purpose because you are born for a reason. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.
Make sure that you subscribe to my channel and click on the bell icon. When you click on the bell icon, select all notifications so that you get notified about all the videos that I upload.